Coach Johnson, what did you respect or not respect this week?
So I'm gonna start with a high note, something that I respected. Everyone knows that whenever I come in here, I talk about basically everything, any and everything except for music. But this past weekend, I finally heard, I know I'm like 2-3 years late, Kanye West Sunday service. And I've been playing it for the last 4 days, and it has blessed my soul. I highly respect it this week. It was every song, every performance that I watched, amazing. It's funny, I showed my wife and she thought it was a joke. I was like, no, this is serious. And then after a while she got into it and she started telling people, hey, have you heard? And they're like, yeah, we've heard about that. And so, yeah, so it's amazing. So yeah, that's what I respect. So I know Talkin spoke, Darnell, Black Peace. I know we wanted to get into Kanye's history with gospel music.
I mean, for one thing, he's Chicago mama's boy that went to church pretty much every Sunday, man. He doesn't deny it. And I feel like in his first 3 albums, first one was College Dropout.
Yeah.
Like I say, at least a third of that album was definitely gospel-esque, if not gospel. You know, he has Jesus Walks. He has a couple of songs where it's like talking about his family. And when he's talking about his family, he gets in more of that gospel aura. As I'm sorry, Live, can you unmute for a second and enlighten me with that vocabulary you dropped on me real quick?
What you mean? What did I say?
The category of music that you would consider early Kanye, because it's definitely not middle.
Contemporary.
Say it again? Contemporary, exactly. I do admit he definitely does enough to where it is definitely considered hip hop, but it definitely doesn't go away from gospel music for sure. He's always talked about his connection with God, whether it be good or bad. It just so happens that, you know, as he's made his connection with God closer as of late, he's found his way to get straight gospel and to be comfortable with straight gospel. Yeah. And to, you know, honestly, I feel like he kind of, I ain't going to say that. I can't even say he found his way to get there, but he took advantage of an opportunity of being able to, you know, be able to do his gospel now, full blown. I feel like he always kind of wanted to, but he know how things work. So he had to like find that point of like, I'm comfortable, I can do this music now and it's going to be good. And that's exactly what it was. Like I listened to that album one time and honestly, that's all it took. And I've been keeping an eye on his Sunday performances. And I mean, it's been pretty enlightening.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Christian, I'm going to make it simple and plain for you. You embody who Kanye is, bro. That's why you appreciate it. You embody niggas who loved Kanye. First 3 albums, look at Kanye with that MAGA hat on, like, this nigga tripping. What's wrong with him? But the Christian would be like, no, he ain't tripping. I'm right there with him. I fuck with him. And then Kanye will come off that MAGA shit and be like, yeah, no, I was crazy. I was going crazy. But you niggas need to get it together. And so that's what you are. You're like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, I'm not trying to make y'all feel like I'm crazy. I just need you niggas to get it together around me. Because y'all driving me crazy. Y'all driving me nuts.
A beautiful comparison.
Can I respond to Darnell real quick though? Because I've only listened to maybe 5 albums all the way through ever in my lifetime. 3 of them were Kanye's first 3 albums. Whenever I go on long drives, a definite album that I'm listening to from start to finish is Late Registration.
Yes, you are.
I have done this since I was in college. I don't know why Kanye. I've loved those first 3 albums, right? But was Kanye West a gospel rapper, semi-gospel rapper? No, far from it. Nowhere near it. Not even gonna get. Yeah, Jesus Walks. And then Spaceships, where the intro is a gospel song that other people sing. But other than that, maybe he alludes to God maybe once or twice in a lyric, not even the song itself. He talks about his family. Roses on Late Registration is one of my freaking
Oh
joints.
my God, that's a classic.
I think Kanye, if you ask Kanye himself, he wouldn't even tell you that he would admit, and he pretty much admitted this in some of the performances that he did when he talked about his transformation, that he was a very different person than what he is now. His relationship with God was very different than what it is now, and you can definitely see that. You can also see, it's funny too that the music that I love of him, right, when it comes to political messaging, is very, very far left political messaging. Heard Him Say is a very leftist lyrics in there, but I love the song. I love those albums. A lot of that stuff, you know, the conspiracy stuff that it kind of gets into is very leftist. Even though I'm a very right-wing guy when it comes to politics, but those 3 albums, I love them to death, and so